Hello and welcome to our channel Whizz. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a quiz using Google Forms. So please watch till the end to properly understand the tutorial. Now, when you open your browser, whichever browser you have, simply type in forms.google.com in the search bar, forms.google.com. Bear in mind that you are going to need to sign in using a Google account or a Gmail account. So if you do not have any of this, it is time for you to open one. Now, when you sign in, you're going to be taken to an interface that looks just like the one you're seeing on your screen right now. And you will see that there are different templates that you can customize to create a form for yourself. To see more of the templates, you can tap on the drop-down button here where it says Templates Gallery. Tap on it and you will see every other template that you can customize for whatever need you have. So we're going to scroll down because we want to create a quiz, and we're going to go down to where it says education. We're going to select this, which is titled blank quiz. We'll just tap on it to be able to create our quiz. Now we will start customizing this blank quiz to get our quiz form ready. So all you need to do is to tap on the title here, the title of the form here, the quiz, and just edit the title. You can delete this and then put in the title of the quiz, right? So I'm just going to type in demo quiz and delete everything else. You can also customize using these icons down here. You can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can underline, or you can insert a link. We're also going to customize the form description. So we're just going to put in something. Remember to put in a description that best explains what the quiz is about. So I'm going to put in something random here. So I just typed in how to create a quiz. Okay, now we continue. You can see the first part here where you begin to add your quiz questions. You see this is untitled question. We're going to edit that just by tapping on it and then putting in our question. The first question for you may be name. And then if you look at this other side, you're going to see it automatically put short answer here for you. But you can also select whatever else you want. You can make it a paragraph answer, multiple choice answer, checkbox answer, drop down answer. You can just select anything from here. But because the question is name, we're going to select short answer. And we'll continue. To add a new question, we're going to tap on the plus sign that you see here. We'll tap on it and we're going to add our second question. So the second question, remember, you put in whatever you want to put, but I'm just going to be putting sample questions just to show you how to create this form. So second question, I can put in something random like, how many sides does a square have? Again, I'm going to select the type of answer it should be. It has already automatically put in multiple choice for me. All right, so I'm going to now add the options. Option 1, I'm going to put 1, and then option 2, I'll add another option here just by tapping on the icon there, and then I put in the second option 2. I can add option 3, add another option 4, and maybe one more option 5. Okay, so the next thing is the answer key. So you can just tap on answer key and then select the correct answer and then assign points to that answer. So let's say the correct answer will get 10 points. Okay. When we're done with that, just tap on done and we're good to go. We can now put in other questions. So I'm going to add another question so that I can show you some other things. I can add how many countries have you been to? Remember, I'm just putting in sample questions. I can decide to make this a checkbox answer. Just tap on checkbox. And then again, it gives me options. So I tap option 1, I edit it and put 5. Option 2, just remember to add whatever the options you want them to select from. 7, option 3, 9, and then any other option. You can also see add other. So if you want to add other so that they can put in a customized answer, you can tap on add other and you will see that it shows other, right? So I'm going to take this out. I don't want it for now. Now, I want to show you something. If you want to make this question compulsory such that they cannot submit this form without, first of all, answering this question, you simply tap on required and it will make this question compulsory. You can also add an answer key and then select the correct answer and assign points to the answer. Let's give it another 10 and tap on done. So this is how easy it is to create a form or a quiz using Google Forms. As you can see up here, you can see the total points for the quiz is 20. Now, how do you share this form with the people who are supposed to answer the questions or fill the form? It's also very simple. Simply tap on the send icon here, tap on send, and you will see different options for receiving your answers. The first option is via email. So you can decide to send this form to people using their email addresses. Just tap on to, and then you are able to fill in the email address. You can change the subject here, and you can change the message here. And then if you want to include this form in an email, you can tap on include form in email, and then tap on send. That's one of the ways of receiving answers on the quiz. The next way is using the link. So you can simply copy this link here and send it to the people who are supposed to fill this quiz or this form. You can shorten the URL so that it's not too long, and then you can see this is the shortened URL. Simply tap on copy and then you can copy the URL and send it to those who are going to fill the form. The next one is using HTML. This one is when you need to embed this form in your website or web page. You can simply copy the HTML code and embed it in your form. So it's that simple to send this form to the people who are going to fill it. Okay, so let's preview our form first and see what it looks like. By simply tapping on the eye icon here, we'll tap on that. And this is what the form looks like. All right, so I'm going to fill this form very quickly. And then tap on submit. After I have submitted, I will be able to view my score automatically. You can also change this in the settings. All right, we're going to show you how to do that shortly. So how do you view the responses of people? You simply go to responses here and you can see one response has been recorded, which is my response. So I'll just tap on it and you can see it gives you a graph, a lot of information about the form and the people who are answering the questions on the form. The next is this is a summary of the form and the answers given. The next is by tapping on question, and you're going to see how people responded question by question. So you can see name. I can decide to change to see how many does a square have. I can also change this to see how many countries have you been to. So I'm able to see responses question by question. The next way is by tapping on individual. That way you are able to see the responses made per person. So each individual that answered the question on the forms, you are able to see how they answered. So you can see my name, the name I put in, and then the answers that I gave. All right, so that is how to check the responses on your form. The next thing we're going to look at is the settings. So simply tap on settings. This is where you are able to customize the settings on your form. So release grades immediately after each submission. So you can change that. If you do not want the people who fill the form to immediately see their scores, you can change that to later after manual review, right? So this is, you are the one that's going to make your choice depending on what you want your form to be. So you can see respondent settings, missed questions, correct answer points, values. You can decide to put them off here. The next is responses. Manage how responses are collected and protected. Just tap on the drop down. It's collect email addresses. Send respondents a copy of their response. You can decide to do that or leave it off. Allow response editing. Do you want your respondents to be able to edit their answers after the form has been submitted? It's your choice to make. Then this is one of my favorite settings. Limit to one response so that somebody does not fill the form or answer the questions on the form twice. So you can put this on. The next is presentation. Manage how the form and responses are presented. Tap on the drop down, show progress bar. You can decide to put that on. Shuffle question order. This is also one of my favorite settings. So I can put that on so that each person sees a different order on their questions on the form. After submission, you can edit your confirmation message. So instead of your respondent seeing your response has been recorded, you can edit it and put something else here. You can show link to submit another response, but this will not work because you have already limited it to just one response for each respondent. So you can see your view results summary, restrictions, disable autosave for all respondents. So what you need to do is to go through these settings and select the ones that work the most for you. Now, there's something else I forgot to show you at the responses section, so I'm just going to show you that very quickly. You can save your responses to a Google Sheet by tapping on link to sheets here. Just tap on link to sheets and you'll be given the options to create a new spreadsheet or to select an existing spreadsheet. You can just tap on create a new spreadsheet and then tap on create. It automatically saves all the responses on your quiz form to Google Sheets. Easy peasy. So you see the timestamp when the response was submitted, the email address if you ask for an email address, the score, all right, the name of the respondent, and the questions and how they answered. So this is how easy it is to create a quiz form using Google Forms. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section below this video. Thank you for watching.